Hey lovelies, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to be talking about how your struggle to reinforce your power ends here and what that actually looks like, so stay tuned.
I'll be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to the Manifestation Sisters community. My name is Leah.
My name's Tia.
Here on this channel we talk everything and mindset and manifestation. We're here to simplify manifestation and make it a lifestyle. If you're looking to join a like-minded community and get spotlight coaching myself and Tia and meet up a couple of times a month, then this is for you. So more information on that, like I said, can be found in the description box down below.
So let's jump straight into this video, and it's really what this video is about is helping you end your struggle to reinforce your power, because we always say it with our coaching clients within the community of your ability to reinforce your power, to pivot, to shift in the times when maybe your 3D reality isn't ideal, is where your power currently lies, because we always know our power is in the now, but what you're doing now is essentially creating the life that you're gonna later experience, because we know our current 3D is old. To really drill in on this, it comes to the question of, are you in a constant state of observation of your reality? And just to let that sink in, like, are you in a constant state of observing your reality? Or when shit hits the fan or you're not experiencing what it is you want, can you in that moment in your mind pivot, shift the narrative, or return back to your power and get yourself into the state of habit? Because I think this is not spoken about enough, and it's a really important element to you on your manifestation journey.
Yeah, because I think it's starting to really remind yourself that you are the one that is in control of your reality, essentially. And we always say that circumstances don't matter.
Exactly.
And I don't think we've mentioned that for a while, but they really don't, because they are just caused by you and what you once previously thought. So now we see that in our reality as what we previously thought is now playing out. You're the cause and you are the solution.
Yeah.
And that's what comes down to when you're taking your power back. It's to reinforce the fact that you are the deciding factor here. And nothing really is out of your control. It might seem like it is, but this is what we do to reinforce the power. It's always bringing it back to self.
Because we see it so often, we hear it so often from you guys of, okay, so I'm doing the technique, I'm doing the tool to get me into the state, to shift my thinking, to focus my mind, but then I come out into reality, and then what? And this is what this video is about. And then what? Where do you allow your mind to go? Where do you allow your being to be? And what do I mean by that? What are you thinking in that moment when you're noticing the lack of what it is you want? Whether it's the relationship, the fact that you don't have money currently in your bank account, the fact that you are maybe not where you currently want to be in life, or the fact that you're wanting this job and you can't get it. What are you doing to shift the narrative, to pivot, to reinforce your power, to take your power back in that moment? And this is what it's about, guys. It's about you learning to occupy the state, to recenter yourself with what it is that you're manifesting by changing the narrative in your mind, to doing a tool or technique that's going to stabilize you in that moment. Because it's not about you trying to force the 3D. We know that everything that you want from the outside you essentially need to give to yourself. But if you were going to look at it from this angle, and this is something that I've spoke about recently, if you were to visit a past version of yourself, so you're experiencing a shit show, you go and visit a past version of yourself where maybe a negative experience has happened, although the current version of yourself has come out on the other end. But that past version of yourself is experiencing that moment and thinking, oh my god, this is absolute end of the world, not knowing that a future version of yourself went through that experience, it got you to where you are today, and you're experiencing what it is you want from that experience. You have the clarity, the knowledge. So you would say to yourself, don't worry, past version of you, everything works out. I'm from future version of you, and just know that this situation here right now, although it feels really bad, just know that you're really happy in the future. Don't let it knock you off your pedestal. Don't let you not know your power. And that's how you've got to look at it. This current 3D experience that you're experiencing right now, if you were to be the future version of you, how would you respond to it? How would you respond to your current 3D reality with the knowing that you're going to have what it is you want? And when you're coming from that aspect, you learn to reinforce your power. You learn to shift the narrative. You learn that what I want is already mine. So why am I going to let this shitty circumstance knock me off my power and keep permeating a story of I don't have?
Yeah, because when we're in our current experience, we always have the choice to decide and shift the reality.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're drawing on past version and old version of self. So essentially you have the choice then to select the reality and the version of you want to experience. Because there is a version of you that is in the old story, hasn't got what they want. And there's also a version of you that does have what they want and is in the new story. So it's up to you which reality you want to select and live in, because you always have the conscious choice to decide. So if you're struggling, you're finding yourself engaging in limiting behaviours and things like that, as we do. There are behaviours we engage in when we're so used to having something a certain way and we're stuck in our old story, like we said in our past video, of being stuck in the old story and how to change it and how to become conscious of it. If you're fearing failure or success, or you're procrastinating, or you fear doing something wrong, or that some bad things are going to happen, like, you have to start being conscious and taking your power back in those moments and being like, no, this is now who I am, and start engaging in better behaviours for yourself, better thoughts, which will then encompass you having better behaviours.
Exactly, because what are them behaviours all derived from? Your subconscious programming. If you're finding yourself that, like, and this was a big thing for me, I had the time to do the things that I wanted to do. I was engaging in procrastination because my subconscious mind puts the block up to be like, your current thoughts aren't in alignment with that. It's not familiar. So what is the work there? Get yourself in the familiarity of being that person. Think different thoughts, engage, learn how to stabilize yourself and pivot in these times, and that will become your reality. That will become your identity shift of you being that person. But it's not going to be overnight. It comes in them times when, like we said in the previous video, you're having the fleeting thoughts. It comes when your current reality isn't showing you what it is that you want, but you're learning as a conscious creator of, I don't have to accept this. This isn't my reality that I'm accepting for myself, because, like Leah said, through my mind, focusing my thoughts, I'm selecting that reality over there. And the more I persist in that, the more I be disciplined in that, the more I have the conscious awareness and also be able to be there for myself in that moment, that will become my reality, because it has to be, because I said so. I'm the creator, the author, the script writer. You rise to a higher level of consciousness by taking your attention from your present limitations and placing it upon that which you desire to be. Neville Goddard. The changes that you are seeking, we say all the time, guys, as a reminder, the changes you are seeking externally come from within. Start changing your thoughts, start changing your focus, start changing where you are dwelling on your day to day, and that change will start to mirror out in your external reality.
Yes, because you always have to be in a state of reminding yourself of your power. Once you know this stuff, there's no going back. You know you're a conscious creator now, so now you're like, okay, right, I'm not going to allow myself to sit in my shit. I'm now going to take some responsibility and self-accountability, and I'm going to start redirecting my mind and my focus on what it is I do want, and seeing the possibilities instead of the limitations. I am the creator of my reality. I can easily manifest the things that I want. I am the operant power. Everything is always working out for me. I can easily get anything that I want. Everything comes to me so easily. I don't care what's going on in this current reality. I know as I keep shifting my focus and my mind on what it is I want, this must change because I said so, like Tia said, and the things that we said within this video. You have the choice and the power to change anything. You really do. And you need to start believing that about yourself. And we have to remind ourselves of this as well as coaches, and remind each other. It's about taking that self-responsibility, like I said, and being sick and tired of your own shit and being like, okay, I'm gonna do this work, and the work is to go within, focus your mind, focus your attention, and redirect.
So guys, that is you ending the struggle of reinforcing your power. Every time you think to yourself, I don't know now what to do, I've done the tool, I've done the technique, come back to this video. You simply reinforce your power with a choice to reinforce it. We have a choice in every single moment that we do. No one has free will in our reality. We simply decide what it is that we want by directing our mind, directing our thoughts, directing our focus. That is what is creating your reality. And once you remind yourself of that, you take your power back, you remind yourself of who you truly are, the God of your reality. Nothing essentially can get in your way, because you know there's always a solution to whatever it is that you're currently experiencing in your current 3D reality. And that's everything that we spoke about in this video, guys. But one thing we will say is this is everything that the membership is also about: reinforcing your power, having the community, having us as coaches and access to us to reinforce your power more consistently. If you're watching this right now and you're thinking, I would love a membership, group coaching, and to be part of a community where you can reinforce your power, join the waitlist for the Limitless Manifestor membership, and you can step into this more often and more dominantly, and we'll be teaching you that inside there.
Yeah, and you can feel supported and be in a community where you can feel like you're not alone and you're not doing this on your own, because you're now supported by a support system of other like-minded people as well. So be sure to sign up for the link for the membership in the description box down below. So we really hope you liked this video. Be sure to share, like and subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. Like we said at the start of the video, if you want to work with myself or Tia, the links in the description box are down below for that. So we will see you in the next video.